Okay, I guess we're going for Ross Barkley. Hello and welcome back to the Sheffield Wednesday Career Mode here on Dexterity Box. Your like totals are keeping this series going. We just hit 60 likes. 65 likes on this episode. We'll get the next episode in 2 days. However, we are starting to thin out a little bit now. These like totals are getting harder to get. So can we do it? Can we do it in 2 days? 65 likes. Let's see, you guys can give that a go. We are still in the summer transfer window looking at your suggestions. Ross Barkley is going to be the first player we go in for today. And then we're going to get into the comments and have a look at some more, as well as playing some matches. The Premier League is officially starting. We have gone against Liverpool already. How is the rest of the season going to go? We're going to carry it on. So the options I gave last episode were Longstaff, Barkley, and Ings. Ideally, in a perfect world, we'd sign all three. But we're going to go for Ross Barkley because he was overwhelmingly the one that people wanted. Now let's have a look at the price difference. I am only going to go for Barkley if I can get him under 20 million because I could get Longstaff for the same and I don't want to be overpaying. Let's try him at his value. Little cheeky offer of 16 million. Okay, so it's going to be under 20 million by the looks of it. I reckon we can do better than that. What do you say to 17? 18.9, the holding firm. What about 17.6? 17.6, Frank Lampard's happy with that. We'll be happy with that if we can get him on decent wages. Wants to be crucial, obviously. 4-year contract till he's 30 years old, we can do that. No release clause. 57 grand a week and an appearance bonus. Okay, so it's going to be expensive, this. Let's try and take it to 50 grand a week so he becomes our highest paid player and remove the bonus. I don't like that bonus. He wants 60 without the bonus. 55 maybe. Meet in the middle. I accept he's going to be our top paid player because he will be our top rated player. 57, Ross. Be a bit reasonable with us here, mate. I know it's a pay cut, but we'd appreciate it. No? Okay. I know you don't want to take that much of a pay cut. You're currently getting paid 97 grand a week. What about 58 grand? 58 grand? Okay, 58 grand a week, highest paid player, but you guys wanted him, he is in. That is a real statement of we are going to try our best in this league to fight for a decent finish. Put him in for Hendrick, so Hendrick's going to drop back now. I understand why you guys wanted him. He knows the club, he's been here before, it makes sense. Injury prone is probably why we got him for less than 20 million because he is 26, he's coming into the prime of his career. So that is a very realistic signing and it's one that if it pays off for us, could be awesome. It has only left us with about 2.5 million in the wage budget, however, so we're going to have to try and ship some players out. Wage and transfer budget is obviously what I meant there. I'm going to put Knoll on the transfer list just because I know we don't have that many options in central defensive midfield, but I have got enough midfielders to be happy with at the minute. This hurts. I'm sorry, Bataka, but you're going to have to go on there as well, mate. You've done really well for us, but we are trying to move into a different era now. I apologise. But you're going to have to go if we can get money for you. Okay, jumping into the comments. Nicola Galloway says, sign Lallana. We will have a look. I took these comments from both the chat because we premiered the first episode of this season. And I've also taken them from the comments underneath as well. So there's a good, fair reflection on all your guys' input. Okay, so Lallana's 78 overall. He would have been cool, but I think we've got a better option in Barkley there, to be honest. The next comment is from Take the L. Ejetti from West Ham. Let's have a look. Okay, striker, 23 years old. We'll have a look at him, 6 foot. Could be decent. The next comment is from One True Owl, Ryan Kent. I've used him before, not in one of these career modes though, so we'll definitely have a look. 23 years old, left winger at Rangers, obviously from Liverpool originally. The next comment is from Cool Dudes Gaming. Tyson is a good player, versatility man, and 80 rated about. Right, we'll have a look at him. I think we were chatting in the live premiere about him being from Shakhtar Donetsk, so we'll see if he's still there. Yeah, 32 now. He's got the leadership trait, which I appreciate, actually. You didn't say anything about the leadership either, actually, which is a blessing in disguise if he's decent, but we have got midfielders now. The next comment is from Destroyer D-Dog, signed Dwight McNeil from Burnley. Love the vids. I appreciate that. We will have a look at McNeil. 20 years old, left midfielder. Exciting prospect. He's got a release clause. Okay, he could be something good that we might keep an eye on for next season. The next comment is from Leon TDS. Have a look at Thiago Almalda. He's a cam, young, and has a potential of 92. We'll have a look at him. I don't need the midfield as much anymore. but I potentially will in the future. Oh, we already had a look at him. Watch the videos. The final comment for today is from X33X. Good video as always. Thank you very much. I'd say Longstaff, that bit's over now. We've got Barkley. Maybe give James Milner a look. He'd be decent enough. I was thinking this the other day. I'd quite like to sign James Milner. But I think he's still rated quite highly. Unless he's available. He's retiring. He's not even at Liverpool anymore. That's unfortunate. Thank you so much for your comments, guys. Keep them coming as always. I ask for specifics in certain videos. If I don't, it's just general suggestions. So make sure you're watching the video all the way through so you know exactly what I'm looking for. And if I don't mention anything, just any player suggestions will do. Van Aken sold. 625k added. Borna sold. 2.3 million added. And apparently Noll is happy as going. That's quite sad because I was happy to have you here, you arse. Press conference for Leeds. Premier League match against Leeds. That's quite a good one to start the episode off with. About Barkley making his debut. It can take a while to settle in. Not too much pressure, please. Rotation is key for Pataka. We'll need to play the whole squad because we've got Europa League. I forgot about that. Two newly promoted clubs, Leeds and Wednesday. Let's batter him. Barkley in the midfield. Gets it to Morris. Can Morris run down this wing? Oh, he's still on it even though he was fouled. What did we expect from this match? Morris, pull it in. Ha! Wasn't expecting the defender to do that. Barkley, come on, react, Barkley. Thank you. Jesus. Morris to Bogle. Bogle's going to attack down this right now. And he gets it through. The left back for them is very weak. But the centre-backs are doing their job. Out for a corner. Going to whip that corner in. See if we can get to it from the outside of the box with Nelson. Nelson's on it, but we can't quite scrap for it. Nikita still in the box. Pass it. That was terrible. Lewis to Nelson. To Barkley. Puts it out for Bogle. Bogle's going to run on it now. Go on, Bogle. What pace is that? Don't mess it up now. Pulls it back in. Keeps it at his feet. Puts it through to Morris, who hits one. Finessed to Jata. Damn it. Jata couldn't quite get to it. It was pretty much right in front of him. What are we doing? Please go out, ball. Thank you. Oh, God. Defensive error. Defensive error. Defensive error. Thank you, Bogle. Comes back and recovers. To Barkley, who gets it through for Morris. And now we can counter here. This could be the perfect counter if we do it right. To Nikita. Nikita gets brought down. That is a red card. Red card, please. Get the red out. He's only going to give him a yellow, isn't he? Get the red out. It's a red. Thank you. I told you it was a red. Goodbye, Caruso. Goodbye. It's only a free kick, unfortunately. Do I have a free kick taker now? Reece Nelson's not great at them. Barkley's decent. We're going to use Barkley. Now I've just got to try and remember how to take them. Oh, what a save! What a save! Barkley's on it in the midfield. I didn't mean to chip that pass to Morris, but we'll go with it. Go on, Morris, get round your man. Now pull it back. Pass it through for Barkley. Barkley, beat your man. Beat your man. Beat... Damn it! Oh, God. They're on the counter. They're on the counter. They might only have 10 men, but they're on the counter. Take him out for... That is not taking him out for... That is not taking him out at all. Kipri, put your body in the... No! 10 men! That's weak. Nabel, what are you doing? Morris gets it through. They've only got 10 men. We've got space. Jati got all the time in the world. Do not mess this up. Hits it. 1-1. Back in it just before half time. The 10-man advantage comes in there. Jata makes his mark. We split the defence. They just didn't have enough men back. Nikita holds him up well there. Jata, absolutely great goal that. Nearly manages to mess it up, but gets it where it needs to go. Casilla with no chance. Half-time 1-1. Let's push on for the win in this. They didn't deserve their goal. It came out of pretty much nothing. A good counter. So if we can push on, we can get this win. Barkley plays the ball down for Morris. Morris, do your job. Go on, Morris. Go on, God damn it. I can't believe they're still attacking me with 10 men. Oh, God. Good save. Nabella is not going to save the rebound. I don't like this. They're too cocky. And I'm taking them down a few pegs. Nikita gets brought down. Dirty Leeds. Plays it across for Fur. He's going to get it onto Nelson. He's going to try and get it through for Nikita. Bagger! To Nikita. To Nelson. Whip it across. That is on for Barkley. Barkley makes it 2-2. That is a good little cross. We should be winning this. But it's currently 2-2. We've got to keep pressing. Gomez is going to come on for Fur. I'm going to give Maguire a chance down the left. His debut for us. And Forestieri for Jata. Jata's done well, but we're going to make the changes. We're going to go for it. Oh no, Kipri. Kipri, don't lose it there. They're going to try and whip it in there. Barkley. Barkley, come on, recover for the defence, please. Get it. There's just... That's offside. It's got to be... How is that not offside? What is going on here? Christ. Play it on. Go. Go. Through for Morris. Morris, break him. Come on. From their dodgy offside calls here. Morris, smash it. That is 3-2. That is how you do it. Gotta hold on now. But Jesus Christ, this match is intense. Played it all the way through. Morris could have messed it up there. I went for power. Morris is showing that he's a good player. Forestieri plays it to Maguire, who's just got to hit it up there for Nikita. Nikita might be able to finish this off because they've had to come so far up the pitch. Can we put the icing on the cake? I'm going to go for a finesse with Nikita, but I didn't pull the trigger fast enough. But that is a 3-2 win. A very scrappy match. What do you expect in that match? But it is our first Premier League win. A 3-2 away win against Leeds. A good way to get our first win. Barkley can offer us more. He did really well today, though. The amount of times I said his name. Bataka, we're kind of selling him. We'll see. Time to focus on the next match because there's going to be a lot of difficult ones. Found a scout report on Dwight McNeil. Absolutely awesome. I'd love to get him now. It's probably going to be a next season job. Bannon is in high demand, but I don't want to get rid of him. I still want to keep him around the squad. Connor Grant, yeah, you can take him for whatever. Just get him off the wage bill. It's not much, but any little bit of money will help. Bogle's up to 75 overall with the training sessions. Galatasaray want to buy Knoll for more than he's worth. We're definitely going for that, 2.8 million. It'll be sad to see him go. He was pivotal in our promotion season, but I need the money. Same here for Bataka, an offer over his value and what we could get for him's coming in. 3.5. We didn't even pay that for him, so that would be awesome. Grant's gone, 90 quid, 90 grand's added. Adebayo, 1.2 million. Let's have a look in terms of his value. I'll accept that. It's not... Oh, let's see if they'll pay a little bit more for him. If we say 1.5, let's say 1.6, actually. Don't take less than his value. Let's try that. Scout report on a Jetty. Sprint speed's 80, acceleration 77, his jumping's good, his strength's good. Yeah, maybe. What's his balance like? 68, could be better. Stamina's not bad at 76. I'm going to shortlist him because at 23 years old, I quite like the look of him. He's quite an all-round striker, that. That's a good shout. I sent one out for Bardi. I don't think I'm going to look at him right now. We don't need a central midfielder now because we've got Barkley. Alcaraz, same situation. Noel's been sold, 2 million to the budget. The board are taking so much of my money. Stop it. We have got 7.5 million now, though, for the upcoming transfer deadline day. Match against Arsenal. Let's see how we can get on against tough Premier League opposition. We started with Liverpool. That was a draw. We beat Leeds. Now the Arsenal challenge is going to be a difficult one. We've pretty much got half their team. I'm just going to say they let me play Nelson because I forgot to swap him out. Nikita to Barkley. Can we get it out to Morris? We can, but I don't think Morris is going to be able to get past Grimaldo here, and he can't. Oh, that's a good ball through for Saka. Saka! No, Saka! Don't come back and bite us like that. I don't like it. They're playing Saka in the first team. We've developed him that much. That's heartbreaking. Castelletto with some good defending at the back there. Reads the play of the attacker. Morris is not going to be able to keep that in. For Christ's sake. Kipri, good defensive header. Can you keep it in? Nelson, you can. Plays it through for Jata, who's going to play it back for Nelson to run onto. Go on, lad. Get down that wing. Then whip it across. Way too much whip. Oh, no. No, no. Yeah. Sloppy defending. Not good enough there. No. God's sake. Get it out, for Christ's sake, Kipri. Not your fault. It's actually the defenders in front of you, but Jesus, get it. Sugar me. No, I saw that coming a mile off and I still didn't stop it. Nabel, that's a penalty. Oh, offside. Wonderful. I was let off there. Half time, 1-0 down. We've not really deserved any more than that. Got to try and play a little bit better, but they're better than us right now. We can pass it around really well. We just can't seem to score. Morris, bring it back. Whip a ball through there. I didn't want that one for Barkley. Jata was right there. What were you doing? The reason I put power on that ball and made it a driven pass was because it was meant to go to Jata. Oh, what a shot. Nabel has to make an instinctive save. Jata to Nikita. Bugger. Right, we've not been able to really push on, so I'm going to do something about that. I'm going to take Nelson off, put Jata on that wing. We're going to bring Forestieri on, because he's done well for us in the past, and that's all we're going to do for just now. No, Pepe, no, Pepe, no. That's pathetic. Pathetic. Ozil's just taking the mick of us now. Just Lewis loses it on that corner. And then, I mean, I'd say he's interfering with play. Just saying. He's getting in front of the keeper's sight line completely. Ridiculous. Barkley, can he burst through from the middle? Probably too much in front of him. Oh, he's trying though. Oh, that's not a free kick, ref. He stood his ground. Some silky passing from us, but we can't just get through. The problem is we're not getting through the back line. Pretty much lost this. They've just played better than us. Nothing really to write home about. They shouldn't have scored their second. It was sloppy. But they have played better than us. Morris. To Nikita. Tried to whip it out again for Morris. Didn't happen. Nikita. Going to play it through for Forestieri. The defence is just too good. Their tackles are just too strong. And it's a 2-0 loss. I can't really say we deserved anything other than that. They were the better team. It's true. We can't really bounce back. Ozil was awesome. There's a guy on our street who's taken to singing old show tunes every Thursday. And this is the day I'm recording this. I know there's the clap for carers thing every Thursday, but he literally sings for about 2 hours. And it might be in this recording. It's doing my nut in. 14.50 for Moses Ajabajo. That is an acceptable fee, especially considering he's on $9 grand wage, so I want him off that. He's still singing. He can't sing. Please shut the fuck up. Okay, I've set up a little B team with all our reserves for the cup match against Scunthorpe. Atex is getting a run out. Maguire shouldn't be up front. That's literally just changed in 2 seconds. Forestieri is in the middle. Attackers on the right, Yayadom. Dawson's in net because Forestieri, Westwood, is on the decline now. So maybe we'll sell him. We'll see what happens. Oh, we're going to have to remove Bataka from that because he's sold and we've got 2.5 million from it. I'm actually going to put Akatexi out. Oh, no, he's got no pace. I'm not going to do that. Ignore everything I just said. Maguire, you can play on the right. I know you're naturally left-sided, but Gomez is going on there. Okay, it's away at Scunthorpe. B team's out. Let's see how they do in the cup. Obviously, we won the FA Cup. We didn't do so well in the League Cup. It's a 2-1 win, so quite tight. Maguire gets his first goal for us, with Forestieri getting a goal as well. We continue on in the League Cup for now. Let's change those squad numbers before I forget. Nubel, you're on number 1 now. Barkley's getting the 10. I sent a scout report out for Avadaj. If anybody gets that reference, you're an OG. But, like, 69 overall. Avadaj! Why? Players leaving on international duty. Hendricks, Ireland. Jamal Lewis is Northern Ireland. Morris is for the USA. And Salcedo's for Mexico, but he's injured, so you're not taking him. Get lost. Ryan Fraser's playing for Paris Saint-Germain. Jesus Christ. Right, we've got a West Ham match, August 29th. This is going to be the last match before the transfer deadline day. So it's our last match to sort of see what this squad's going to be like before we make any last-minute additions, if we do. Live from the London Stadium. I am really getting cabin fever now. Can you switch to the right player, please? Good one, Kipper. Good defensive little interception, that. Nikita, get through the middle. He's not getting through the middle as well in the Premier League as he did in the Championship. Kind of expected that. Nikita, play it on through for Jata. Jata, run through the middle there. Hit one, Jata. That is an amazing goal. 21 minutes. We've not really been in it. We've just been quiet for the first 20 minutes. But then We run out of nowhere. Nikita, Jata meet up, get the goal. Pacey front line. That's what we wanted it for. Good ball that. Could have gone either way this. It needed to be a great strike, and it is. Jata picks up his new number 11 and puts it in the top left. 2 goals in the Prem so far. 2 goals, 3 matches in. 4 matches in. Oh, Nelson picks it up to Nikita. Back to Jata. Can we find a way through back to Nikita? He's going to have to run out to the left here. Pull it back to Nelson. Nelson, push. Damn it! But Lewis is back on it, and Nelson's on it again. Nelson, you are the weak link, my friend. You are the weak link. Fair. Pull it back to Nikita. Whips it through for Jata. Jata's back on it. Jata, can he get a second? He can! Jata has got a solid right foot on him, and they cannot stop him today. West Ham getting beat at home through some Jata majesty here. Look at this. Pulls it round. Doesn't need to think too much. He is filling those Forestieri shoes. I can't complain. Defend. Plays it out. Not far enough. And it's not switching to the right player now. And Nubel has to make a save. Come on, guys. Oh, begging to be hit on the outside of the box there. It's still in. Keeper doesn't help that. It's going out for a corner. Play it from the back. Castelletto to Keeper. To Bogle. Plays it down for Morris, who takes it. Gets it through to Nikita. Jata's making a run, but then Keita gets dispossessed. Keita? I've just started calling him Keita now, which is really going to annoy those of you who tell me off for the pronunciation. I'm going to keep doing it. Half-time 2-0. Very, very good half from us. Jata's been clinical, and that is what we've needed. Offside, ref. Offside! How is that still in? Barkley, composure, thank you. Plays it through for Nikita. Jata, come on, Jata, scramble it. Now play it through. They're just leaving you a space there. For a Jata hat-trick, finesse it round. That is 3 goals. 3 of the best. He's made them pay. Jata gets a hat-trick. Pushes it through here, gets it round. Takes the finesse shot. He's on fire today. Giving West Ham a run for their money and actually battering them. Even if it is from some individual brilliance today, we've got the ball to Jata a few times. He just hasn't made any mistakes. Why is Nikita coming so wide? But it might work if he can get past. That's the thing. There's a reason Nikita shouldn't come wide. He's not got that much of a fight on him. He can only push through for a certain amount of time. He can't be a winger. Passed it through for Jata. Jata can't keep hold of it that time. Okay, I want to get a better look at a couple of players. So, we're going to bring Gomez on. Game's won, so Barkley's coming off. We'll preserve him because he's injury prone. Bring Gomez on. And that's all I'm going to do for right now. Actually, Nelson's been dogger. We're going to bring Maguire on. Oh, little ball there through for Morris. Wasn't the ball I wanted. That's a penalty. Referee! Ridiculous. Passing it around now to Maguire. Maguire slips it through for Jata. Jata pull it back. Do a little dink in. Maguire gets pushed over, but nothing's done about it. Morris, can he keep it alive? He can't. Let's make another sub now. First coming off, we're going to put Hendrick on. Kipri solid in defence. Just let's do a little dink, get it out of that danger area. To Maguire. We're going to release Jata again here if we're careful. Be clever about it. That's a penalty. Oh, I was trying to draw the penalty there. That was my mistake. Kipri. Kipri. I wasn't commentating because I thought I could pull it back, but I can't. And now this has got to go in the video. Ah, 3-1. Okay, yeah. Kipri made an error. I was trying to protect him from you guys as the manager there. Look at that. It's poor. I was like, if I can recover this, I don't have to put it in the video and it'll be fine. But yep, he made an error. Clear it and it should be full time. That is full time. 3-1 win. They only got a goal through an individual error as well, so we have absolutely smashed them. Jata getting the hat-trick and the match ball. That is a very good away win. Breathtaking performance from Jata. He actually scored some really good goals as well. Nikita's up to 78 overall. Not bad. Salcedo's coming back to training slowly. Forestieri, you're doing great. Thank you for not moaning, even though you've been coming in on as a sub. Transfer deadline day. Now, Connor Kirby's the only one that seems to be getting attention at the start of it. A few of you wanted me to get easy from QPR. He's too much money for what he is right now, unfortunately. Let's progress and see if any offers come in for any of our players. I wish Kirby was like a little bit younger than that, because if he was like 18 at 64 overall, I'd progress with him and develop him. I don't really want to pay... No, I said a Jetty might be a good shout earlier. I don't really want to pay that for him. He's saying it's still going to cost me about $9.5 million. I don't want to spend that on him. Instead, I'm going to go in for one of your older suggestions, Baron Texia. If I can get him on a decent deal, he can play anywhere across the front, pretty much. Wingers, he can be a striker, and he's 18 years old and 73 overall. I wanted to sign him before, wasn't really realistic. We're now a Premier League club. I will slap you on his value at $5 million and see if you accept it. They want 6.8. I don't want to pay 6.8. How about 5.6? They still want 6.8. Jesus Christ. How about 6? Stop sticking to your price tag, guys. 6.3. That's closer. 6.3 million. That will be a good deal for the future. I want to develop players at this club as well. He's got 4-star skill moves and 4-star weak foot, so that's not bad at all. Rotation, perfect. He understands what he's going to be for us. 5-year deal. I'm happy to do that. I want to bring in youngsters that want to be here. 11 grand a week, 97 grand signing bonus. That is absolutely perfect. That is a quality signing. Somebody else I'm going to bring in for the future is another one of the suggestions from you guys. Elisi from Reading. I don't want to pay his release clause. We're going to begin negotiations even and try and get him for about 1.2 million. He's 67 overall, but if I put him in some training sessions, we could work with him. They want a sell-on clause. I don't want to do that. 1.2 million. Thank you. 1.5 without the sell-on clause. No. 1.3. They want 1.4. I think you'll accept 1.3, to be honest. You need the money. 1,350. I'll do that. It's below his value. Reading need the money. And it's a young player that we can develop in the position that I'm using. I need midfielders that are young that I can develop that know they're not going to play straight away. Let's bring him in as a sporadic player. Will he take prospect? Probably not. Sporadic. Yeah, that's fair. 5-year deal for the youngsters. Tie him down. Gives them security. Gives us security. Well, until they can go on a free, which is annoying. Let's raise his wage. He can come in on 6 grand a week. And that's actually all I'm going to do. I don't want to go crazy. I want to develop players for the future and give us some money for January. So let's just see out transfer deadline day now. Havertz went to Bayern in the end for 86 million. That's why we couldn't sign him. Kirby's gone. We got 400 grand for him. Liam Palmer offers coming in for him. I will take that 650 grand. Let's do it. 2 hours left. Palmer has gone. That's 450 grand for us. So we've got a nice little kitty for January when we'll be looking at frees and other things like that. Dybala's gone to Real Madrid for 81 million. And that is it for September 2020's transfer deadline day. Well, August. You know what I mean. We're 9th. Final scout report on Tayson's come in a little bit too late. He would have been good at 81 overall. Ryan Kent, 75 overall. We've actually got some decent players in that position, so we wouldn't be one I'd go for. Let's just get to this last training session before we end today. Put Elisi in it, or Elise, I don't know how you say it. I'm useless at this, you know this. Also going to put Baron Texia in there. Going to do this one, and then the next one I'm going to put Gomez in. 7 points from 4 matches is not a bad way to start our Premier League season. Let me know what you think to our players, our new signings in the comments, and any suggestions you think we might have for the future. Are there any player contracts running out this season that I can have a look at? It'll be the 2021 season, so make sure that you have a look at that one and see if any contracts are running out for players that maybe we can have a look at poaching in 6 months' time. Get all those suggestions to me in the comments. Like the video so we hit that total, guys. 65 likes. We'll get the next video out in 2 days' time. But for now, guys, as always, thank you so much for watching. Please like, subscribe, do all those things, and keep watching right here on Dexterity Box.